This one, Crawlyard, the reason I want to play it is because we got a message from them today asking if we could play it. So we're going to do that. Let's go. OBS, if you can pick up Crawlyard. The music's very nice. The design is, look at this. This is very cool looking. Let's jump right in. I also need to reply to another developer from a demo that I played a couple of months back on Discord, and I forgot to respond. Oops. Proceed. I guess this is what is this? Regular battle, quiet desert, regular battle. Okay. What we choose whatever room we want. What is this? Proceed. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a card game. Oh my god, it's not a card game. We're getting the crap beat out of us. It is. It's a card game and an auto battler. Okay. Well, I tried to heal, and now I'm out of mana. Can I shock you a second? Oh my god, I'm deaf. I'm actually deaf. I'm gonna die here. You died. Okay, well, that really threw us into the deep end, didn't it? I think you were supposed to die there, actually, because look at this. There's a barmaid and there's a dude. Barmaid, what are you saying? I think we were supposed to die. It's going to show us that it's like a roguelite, right? Like, oh, you died, but don't worry, you'll come back and you can get stronger each time. Welcome to the mansion.
Care for a drink?
You're evil. You're evil as hell. The barmaid stays silent for a while, giving you time to catch your breath. Gradually, your hands stop shaking. Your pulse slows down.
I apologize for the lack of warm welcome. We haven't been notified of your arrival. What role would you prefer to play?
Oh, she's into roleplay. Nice. Let's go. The inspector will do. Thank you for having me. She smiles at you. So far, so good. The mansion is deadly, hauntingly quiet. You are hesitant to ask too many questions, lest you raise unnecessary suspicion. Definitely not normal. Do I need to report to anyone before I start exploring the backstage?
That you have already started anyway.
The double entendres.
Well,
What is this? I died in a dungeon and now I'm like talking to somebody. I'm an inspector in a mansion? I don't know what you mean.
use the spare dolls in the meantime. I'm sure the puppeteer.
The spare dolls? What are you talking about? Insanely hard to pretend you already have all the necessary instructions when you clearly don't. Still, you need to act like you belong. Why? Why? I'll come back later once I've progressed enough. Alright, I'll try not to damage the scene too much. I can't decide. I can't click. It won't. Oh, now it will. Okay.
Everything happening in the backstage is just a representation. The scene gets reassembled each time.
Okay.
But sure, it's nice to hear you intend to be careful.
We have some lemon and ginger tea. She nods, but it's Troy and Abed. Troy and Abed in the morning. She nods, but you do notice her raise her brow momentarily. You feel like that might have been a misstep. Oh, shit. The first decision I made in the game. Already making mistakes. Fantastic. Right, you back, I guess. I didn't realize this meant off to that direction. Reach the 3rd floor. So I can't talk to you. I think this is... build the dungeon. So we actually get to build the dungeon as well. First room of chunk is skipped. Restores extra health. Enemies in next cluster become stronger. Boosts your doll's stats for this run. Salute. Free sneeze for you there. Boosts your doll's stats for this run. Add exhaustion to the deck. This sequences enemies get their health reduced. Alright, well, why don't we... We'll get our stats done. Unknown room, and that's it. We only get to choose that first one. Unknown room. Okay. Crawl. Right, now we need to... What I would very much like is if the game gave me like 3 seconds to read my deck. So this time we've got 2, 2, 1. Normal, normal, normal. The problem is I don't know what I'm doing. I pressed space. And now it gives me a second. Okay. Long shot. Deal 1 damage to the target enemy based on travel distance. Become immobilized. Boost armor. Discard a random ability card from your hand, heal. Alright, let's long shot this guy from way back there. There we go. We got a free kill on him. We'll try and get a long shot into the next room as well. Didn't work. Okay, love that. Second wind. Second wind. Let's just heal up a little bit. It's not healing as much. Become immobilized. Boost armor. That seems useless. We'll shock this guy if we can. That's going to take him out, and I think we're done. Was that the first floor? Dungeon complete. Okay, very interesting. We did it. We did it. We got floor 1 of 3. Next one. Restores extra health. Enemies become in the next cluster. We don't want that. Boost your doll stats. Add exhaustion to the deck. Assassin's Lair seems nice. Reduces your doll stats, but adds stamina boost to the deck. So it's basically the opposite of that one. Let's do Assassin's Lair. We still have a reroll as well. Assassin's Lair are going to make these guys easier to kill. We've got one enemy, one enemy, one enemy. This is pretty easy. What is this, though? This is like a brew, a warrior, and like a poison guy or something. What am I doing here? Rest, repair the puppet, or this sequences enemies get their overdose. Let's rest a little bit if that's what we needed. Right. Ground smash. Deal damage around the puppet. There's only one enemy, so we're not going to do that. We'll do the long shot. Oh my god, that long shot is absolutely insane. We'll just fight this guy. And the long shot will come in handy now. When you just get wrecked. Get smashed up. That long shot is bizarre. It's too good. Build dungeon. Can I not come back out? Oh, I can. Okay, so we still need to go through it though. So we'll put you there. Restores extra health, but then they become stronger in the next cluster. But then the first room of chunk is skipped. Let's add another exhaustion and make ourselves stronger a little bit. I need some strength. What's our health looking like? Do we still... Oh, we have... Reflect incoming attacks for 1 second. That's very nice. There's no enemy here. Oh, there we go. 1 enemy, up to 3 enemies, or none? Okay. Well, 1 enemy is pretty okay. We can handle this, I think. Repair. Heroic place. Change weapon to spear and get new abilities. Exhaustion. Your stamina is half. Play this card to remove the debuff. Let's do it. We don't care about that. We should have 2 of them in the deck. Shock is pretty nice. We'll use it in here. If there's anybody... Oh my god. Careful. Oh my god, that's so loud. Why is everything else like normal volume? Okay. 1 enemy and 3 enemies. Serious battle. Let's heal. Wait, restore 75% of health. Enemies become stronger by 10%. 10% is not so bad. 75% is... Why did we not heal? Great. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. We want to keep shock. We want a second wind then. Well, we want a second wind again. We want to keep this shock available because we need to smash all 3 of these guys. Alright. We got him. We got him with 0 health left. Okay, this game's kind of weird. A little bit broken. Well, we got to number 3, so let's go to the puppeteer. We did it. We survived. Whoa, this is how the roguelite elements come into it. We're going to upgrade this dude, right? You are creepy.
Replenishable, fortunately, but not without cost.
Alright, I need to go into this game's options and be like, volume, triple it. Effect volume, you know, divide it by 10, basically. I don't know why they would do that. You see a masked person ripping a doll apart violently. The puppeteer is back. The barmaid whispers behind your shoulder. Go talk to them. So you do. Greetings, I've only just arrived here. I'm...
Great, welcome. Enjoy your stay.
They don't question your sudden visit. But by the looks of it, they wouldn't care about anyone's visit, period. You glance at the barmaid, and she lets out a tiny sigh.
Communicate just a little. The inspector is remarkably good with the backstage, it seems. maybe he can help you test your dolls.
Okay.
Oh, really? Well, that indeed would be quite delightful.
Puppeteer sounds skeptical. At least they are looking straight at you now, probably. Remember the Puppeteer, the PS3 game with the scissors? Okay. What doll were you working on? He seems to be very... Why can't I... Sometimes it doesn't let me click. Can I... There we go. You just got to click like 8 times.
I thought that if cleaving through enemies doesn't work, maybe a subtler approach would
Interesting.
But it's still not reacting to my commands fast enough.
Weird. And what about the other magical wielding puppet of yours? Didn't you say you wouldn't start any new projects before finishing the existing one? I don't think that was supposed to be the puppeteer. I think that was supposed to be the barmaid. You've barely held back a chuckle upon hearing the puppeteer's exasperated groan. Thanks for letting me use your puppets.
Ah, well, sure. Enjoy. Better than rushing onto the scene yourself, like that blockhead warlord.
Good afternoon, Antares. Blockhead Warlord used to... Warlord? I don't believe I've had the honor to meet him just yet.
Probably won't. But his record shouldn't be hard to beat. So, good luck. Now, please move aside.
Alright. You actually aren't, but you shift slightly to give you some space, more figuratively than literally. The barmaid returns behind the counter too. Leave. Okay. This guy sucks. Just give me my upgrades, you loser. Really? You're not going to be anything? You find the barmaid critically evaluating several mysterious ingredients. Hey, just want to make sure. Cocktail you gave me, is it a one-time offer? How much should I pay? It's on the house. You can have as many as you like. Maybe I'll charge you for exotics and special odds in the future. We'll see.
To an extent.
Real money?
There are things
Okay.
much more valuable than
Any adventuring tips?
plan
Click like 8 times.
Don't rush.
Take it slow and easy. Da la 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 la.
Until you're ready to.
This is not an adventure.
And
The way she subtly frowns implies that she had at least some sort of personal experience with the backstage. Very obvious there wasn't a pleasant one. Okay. Thank you. That will be all.
No. Not
Uh,
yet.
Is there any way I can help you? She can't help us yet. Alright. 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 Puppeteer, can you actually help me? First private conversation.
I hope you are driven by something else.
Okay. Shh. What would you rather suggest? That depends. Ambition or happiness?
And happiness.
Oh, we gotta get happiness. Curious. For me, it's the same thing. Ambition brings you happiness. My ambition is my happiness. Yet you're stuck here. Then I wish you luck in your endeavors. Okay. Leave. You leave the doll master to their antics. Okay, so you didn't help us at all. Visit the dungeon 1 time, visit it 2 times. Let's go, I guess. So we're in the later level now. We're in a later level. So once again, get the enemies reduced here. Maybe heal up and make the other enemies stronger. That'll do. Okay. Reach 5th floor of the dungeon. Okay, so it reset us for seemingly no reason. 1 enemy, then 3 enemies. Oh, is that 2 enemies and 3 enemies? Let's get this done. 2 enemies. Shock. We can shock them. Right. They'll do that. Deal damage to the target. We'll shield strike. There we go. We want to kill that mage fast because he's ranged and he's weak. Done. Next area. 1 enemy, 1 enemy. Very simple, I'm going to say. Just 30%. We don't need to use the bonfire. We can shock this guy. Stun enemy. That'll do. Right, and now we've got shock. There's only 1. We'll just shield strike instead. Didn't work. There you go. Goodbye. Okay, first floor down. This is interesting. First floor down. Let's skip one of those levels. You know what? We'll skip one of the... Crap. Can I not take this card away? I didn't mean to put it there. Okay, that sucks. Sure. It screwed us. Let's go. Magical shield. Reflect incoming damage. 2 enemies, 1 enemy, 2 enemies. Prepare. Sewer. There you go. Long shot. We'll use that when there's We should have done that, actually. We should have done that on entry. Ground smash we can use later. We're okay for life. What are you? Oh, we did it. Okay, 2, 2, 1. You're a ranged one there. We want a long shot for that ranged one. Let's heal, actually. We want a long shot. We'll keep that long shot. We'll get this. There we go. We got him. We can shock or we can shield bash, depending on what we need. Let's shock. Oh. There we go. Now we've got a ground smash for this guy. I don't know what the sword stance does. Double edge. I shouldn't have used it. Dante says hi. Hi, Dante. And he's never joined us before. He's never seen me. Hello. Oh, that's nice. I have a fan. Dante subscribed. Let's try heroic place again. I guess it's nice that you can watch it from your house now instead of being trapped. One enemy, one enemy, one enemy. There's 2 enemies though here. This is okay. We can heal up. This is a strange game. It's a little between an auto battler and a card game. So I don't really know what to think of it. Long shot. There you go. Get wrecked. And there was a 4th one? No, don't. So we died on the first floor. On the second floor, the first time we went in. This time, let's get another heroic place. I don't know what the stances do yet. It obviously added some cards to my deck, but I don't know if they're any good. Maybe we'll try them out. Again, 1 enemy, 2 enemies. We can handle that. Heroic place. We don't need to heal. Metal Flash. Heal and clear all negative effects. That sounds nice, but unnecessary right now. We will heal. Shield strike on an enemy. Spear stance, you see. It won't do it. Okay, there we go. We've got charge. Run straight to the target. Let's get him. Okay. We're gonna die, I think. We're not gonna die. Throw spear at the top. We managed to survive. Crazy. So that was floor 2. Those guys want to talk to me again, but I'm scared that it's gonna kick me out of the dungeon. We need to get to the 5th floor. Bonfire or sewer? Let's just do sewer. Make the dungeon shorter. I'm assuming they get harder the further down we go, and we still have our spear as well. 1, 1, 1. Sewer. So we should skip that first area now. Shield strike. Yeah, you can die. Sword stance. Let's try sword instead. Ignore pain. Gain temporary armor. Howl? What is howl? Reduce melee damage? Alright, so it's like a fear effect. I like that. Curse Palace Assassin. Heroic Palace. Once again, let's add another one into his deck. And then reduce the enemy's strength in the second area. So, what have we got here? There is just a bike that drives up and down my road, I swear to God. It's just like a 12-year-old kid. You know when you used to have like a bicycle and you'd put like a soda bottle, you'd take the air out of it and you'd stick it in your back tire, so it would be like as he was going round and hitting the bottle. That's what these guys are. They grew up and they got a motorbike and that's what they are. 3 enemies inside, 1 enemy inside. That's scary. That's very scary. We need like a good shock here, yeah. We need a good shock. There we go. That'll do. I do also want to make sure we get rid of this exhaustion card. We've done it. Bash stuns an enemy. I very much like that, especially on a big guy like this, but we need to heal. Shield strike. Come on, give me that mana. We need that mana. 1. 3 enemies again. Up to 3 enemies or nothing. That's scary. I definitely want to heal. Ground smash is going to be good. We need to kill them fast so we can get that guy in 1 hit. Shock here may be necessary. It's going to be necessary. There we go. We got second wind to heal up. I think we've won. We've won this round as well. Okay, that's floor 4 done. Pretty good. Last one. Is that correct? Yes, last one. Break off one of them and then restore extra health, maybe. We might need to restore extra health after that. It does make the enemy stronger, but restoring more health is going to be big for us. Sword stance. We don't really... I like not having sword stance. 2, 2, 1. One of these is a poison guy. We can sewer, so we can get rid of that one. And now we're just fighting 2. Ground smash and second wind. Let's just do a ground smash. This long shot we can use later. Let's use a shield strike if we need to. It didn't work. There we go. And now we've got a long shot in this next area. 2 enemies. 2 enemies. There's a ranged enemy here. We want to use the long shot on the ranged enemy. We can actually just rest 30%. We don't need to use the bonfire. So it's gone. It's gone for some reason. It went. There's the long shot. We got it. Bash. And we'll just... The cards don't... If you grab the card and then hold it into position, it doesn't work. You've got to make sure your guy's in the room and then pull the card up. I don't like that, really. I would like to be able to, like, position it properly. Okay, now this guy wants to speak to us. Architect, we did it. How did you get here? The current owner of the mansion. Barmaid rubs her wrist. Uneasy. Let's go. We want a look at the invitation. You actually have one on you. A glossy black envelope embossed with beautiful golden letters. Just like the article described. The mansion accepted me. Isn't that enough? Did it really? To you, it honestly feels like it did. You create scenes. The dolls obey you and your role is broad enough to allow for improvisation. Just, come on, let's just... Do I really need to read all of this? He buries himself in his work, erecting an invisible wall. Excellent. We can still speak to... Excuse me. The architect looks at me again. Yes, what do you want to know? How many stages are in total? How many stages are in total? More than 30 based on the reports so far. Jesus. Who holds the current record? The shaman, but he also encountered a roadblock recently. He can't contribute. Alright. Leave. So there's 30. We've got to 5. That's good. The barmaid gets you warmly. Slightly differed. Blah, 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 blah.
You don't need to go into battle yourself.
Are you relieved? Admittedly, it takes away from the triumph.
Interesting.
Might remind you what of that when the time comes. Ooh, ending your chat abruptly, she turns away. So we are going to have to go into battle at some point, it sounds like. The puppeteer took you long enough. Your voice is expressive enough, in my opinion. Okay, blah, 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 blah. None of these guys are going to let me upgrade, for sure. This is actually... I can't believe that there's no upgrades in this game. Reach floor 7. Visit it 2 times, visit it 3 times. Find the puppeteer's mask 6. I don't know what that means. I'm just going to do one more run of this. I don't think we need to play more of it. 30 minutes. We understand the game. We can... It's cool. It's interesting. I can't believe it doesn't have these roguelike elements, though. It doesn't at least in the demo. 1, 2, 1. We can deal with this. Sewer, we can skip that first room. Let's go. Shield strike. Oh, yeah, you can't do that, remember? You've got to drag it afterwards, which is very annoying. And another one. Well, there you go. Get shield strike. Get bashed. Get everything. Okay. Because those cards reset when we go into the second area anyway, it seems like, once we go into this again. 2 and 2, and this one has a ranged. It would be very nice. We'll reduce their life by 30%. It'd be very nice if we get a long shot or something. We don't. We can get a shield strike. A ground pound will do, and then we can go smash this quickly. Shield strike. We don't have much life. Kill you quickly, and we're all good. I mean, I could even use that as well. These guys don't even die. They just have these big blobby eyes. Dungeon complete. That's pretty easy. Heroic place. We want to use that as many times as we can. I think sewer also is just fantastic. Just cuts off a full fight. Find puppeteer's mask. I don't know what that means. Does that mean just get to room 6? 2 and 4? We've never seen that before. So heroic place. Second wind. Let's get rid of exhaustion. We'll get rid of second wind. We don't really want to do sword stance. I don't know why it's in my deck. I would very much like it not to be there. Ground smash. Oh, God. I'm going to die here. There's too many of them, and I don't have the mana. Yeah. Too many of them ran at us. There's no way. I used a damaging area of effect. It didn't work. Alright, we'll do one more. Quick one. Quick one. Heroic place. We've got a lot more games to get through. I quite like this. I quite like this. It seems... maybe not perfectly strategic how I do usually like my card games. There's a lot of maybe I don't know. it's strange to have to pull your cards out in the heat of battle, and you know you can't really read. I guess you can pause with space, but it's a little strange. Let's try with spear again. Shield stand. There we change. Oh yeah, we want the shield stance for sure. It's the best one. Dungeon complete. Next one, heroic place. We want to get some of those in this deck. We want to upgrade our stats. We can take 2 heroic place before I start to worry. 1, 1, 1. This should be okay. Heroic place. Give me the card. 2 exhaustion. We'll get rid of that quickly. Let's we can second wind. We can ground smash. Long shot. Long shot's probably not great. This is all we need to do, right? Yeah. And where's long shot? Shock. Shock should stop the enemy from hitting us for a second. There we go. And I do feel like we are stronger because of that heroic place. Another heroic place. Don't mind if I do. Mecha's even stronger. So, oh, 1, 1, 1. Once again, not really that bad. Heroic place. Spear stance. We don't want the stances. Metal flash here and clear all negative effects. It's pretty nice. I think we're just going to let this fight go out, and then we're going to use long shot on this next enemy. Long shot. Why is my mana not going up? What has happened to my mana? This is not good. This is incredibly bad for us. The mana has stopped going up. We almost died because of that. I think that might have been a bug. Bad bug to have, to be honest. Let's do a heroic place, but we'll do that there. Assassin's Lair here. Let's jump in. Last run, last run. It also has this big story going on. I mean, I don't really want to get into the story whilst I'm doing the demo. It's a lot of reading, but it seems like it could be very fun. Boost immobilized. Right, we're getting hurt. We're getting hurt. We need metal flash for sure. We don't have any mana. It won't go up past 2 now. Something is wrong with the game. I don't know what's happened to us, but we're screwed. We can't get more than 2 mana. I'm not happy about this. Prepare 2 or 3 then 1. We need to heal. Unfortunately, heroic place is going to have to leave us this turn. We can shield strike at least. And we can second wind for some health. But why is our mana locked at 2? Is that what his heroic place doing that to us? Because that's really bad. We'll stun you, and we'll just beat the crap out of you. Goodbye. Sweet. What floor's that? Oh! Sewer will knock off a chunk there, and let's say bonfire to try and heal up after that. So we knock off a full chunk here. Get it. 2 enemies, 1 enemies, 2 enemies. Sewer. Now we've got 1 and 2. We'll shield strike you. Goodbye. That's pretty good. We still took some damage. You're on 0 health, my guy, and you still hit me for a full extra shot. Not happy about that. Very much not happy about that. Okay, well, this is bad. We are going to have to use the bonfire to heal up. That's 2 and 1. Give me that bonfire, 75% health. It didn't work. It's also bugged. Very annoying when in a game like this when stuff like that's bugged, because it just screws you out of a win. So we're gonna end that. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Those bugs make it kind of unplayable for now. Certain cards just don't do anything. Certain things don't really make sense. But in all, I like it. Maybe it needs more variety. I guess there's going to be more characters. It did sound like that Puppeteer was creating more characters. But we don't get to see any of that in the demo. So, you know what I mean? Like, I can't rate that game based on something that it may or may not have. I can only see what they're in the demo. It's called Crawlyard. I liked it a lot. I'm going to give it a 3. Very solid, middle of the road. There's a lot that could be done to make it, to improve it. And, maybe that's what they're doing. Losing my pen. Maybe that's what they're working on. But I can't see that from the demo. So we'll just hope.